let's do our decks. All right, a closed syllable ends
with at least one consonant and one vowel. The vowel is short, coded with a breve.
Breve.
Oh, coded with a breve.
Okay.
A, apple, with U, umbrella, E, echo, O, octopus, I, itch, it.
Okay. So now we've got open syllables. An open syllable ends with one vowel. The vowel in an open
accented syllable is long, coded with a macron.
Okay, and long vowels say their name. So just read me these words.
So, me, I, go, no.
Alright, consonants.
Consonant,
Close.
they close your mouth.
This sound is
blocked or partially blocked by the tongue, teeth, or lips.
good.
W, wagon. C, cup. Y, yarn, you. K, kite, cup. N, nest, N, sink,
Good.
P, cup. J, ginger. G, go, go.
Make sure you're not saying g. It's g. Clip it. G.
G, go, go. L, leaf, R, rabbit, F, fish, P, bat, V, Valentine,
Not the. Don't open your mouth.
H, house, M, mitten, S, socks, S, nose, T, dog, T, tic, tac.
Alright. Consonant clusters is when you have two or more adjacent consonants that make one sound.
TH, mother, NG, king,
Good.
CK, truck, TH, symbol.
Good. Okay, special situations.
I just special like you.
Okay.
A, banana,
Say it again.
A, banana,
Good.
A, watch,
Good. Okay, then we have a vowel pair. That's when you have two adjacent vowels together. Treat them with loving care. Vowel pairs will either make a vowel sound or a weird sound. Okay, so what do we have?
E, feet, E.
Try it again.
E, feet, E.
Okay, so that's a vowel sound. E.
O, book, O.
Alright, that's a weird sound. Okay, good. So we've done our deck. Let's go through our word deck. So we're going to talk about suffixes. I'll help you with this one because we have some new ones. Alright, so we have a base word is just a plain word
with nothing added
to it.
You code a suffix with a box.
Okay?
A base word plus a suffix equals a derivative.
Okay. Alright, so here's one of them.
Consonant suffix FUL.
Okay. How do you say it?
Full.
Full. And what does it mean?
You're full of it.
You have it.
Like
So
helpful.
Good. Okay.
Consonant NESS.
And the sound?
Ness.
Okay. And what does it mean?
Oh, consonant suffix.
Yeah, you said it.
NESS. Ness
Mhm.
means without.
No, not.
Or,
Think of darkness.
oh, quality of.
Okay. So
Like darkness.
darkness. Okay. Then this one?
Consonant suffix S.
also
say
say
z, like pins.
no, like, yeah, no, okay, hold on. I'm getting confused. Consonant suffix s, more than one, it says s, or it can also say z. Okay, so pins makes the z sound, and then tips makes the s sound. It's more than one or happening right now. All right, we'll come back to this one.
Vowel suffix ing means it's going on right now, like jumping.
Okay, good. Singing. Oh, and the sound for this one? Suffix, consonant suffix ing says ing.
Consonant suffix less is less. It means without, like sleeveless.
Good. Okay, and that's the last one. So,
These are going to be some new ones.
well, some of those were new for us that we practiced. Let's do some practice with the sounds. So, take out a blank sheet of paper. I'm going to say the sound. You're going to echo the sound. And then you're going to write the sound. And we're going to go kind of fast.
Wait, what are we doing?
That was when we're practicing your handwriting, so you're good. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go pretty fast. So just write it. I'll look over it, make sure it's good, and let's try to get them in cursive. No, let's do it in print so we can go faster. Okay, ready? I. Okay. For this one, ready? D. Okay. B.
Can I do cursive?
No, let's go faster. So we'll come back to it. A B starts at the top, go down, back up to the middle, and go around. Alright. Z. Okay, ready?
Oh, I put Z.
Yeah, it's the S sound.
So that.
Okay. Ready? Good. Okay. Ready? Ah. Good. All right. You know 2 ways to make this sound.
Position.
No, the letters are right, but there's no final position. It's O, comma, A. And that A
Wait,
is
can it be A, comma, O?
yeah, but we learned the O first. You keep the O at the beginning. So that's one of our new sounds, and that's that special situation in front of the W sound. Okay, next one, J.
No, that's good.
That's good. Okay, next, Y. Oh, and you need to echo these sounds. So I'm going to say it, you're going to echo it. We're going so fast we forgot. All right, so next one I want you to echo it.
B.
Good. All right, this one has a lot of different ways to make the sounds, okay?
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Excellent. All right, with C, comma, K, final position, CK, comma, K. Very good. All right, ready?
But there's 4 ways.
That is 4 ways. 1, 2,
Is it
3,
3?
4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, next one.
D, D, D.
Next one.
S. Oh, wait. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry. Z. O. Make sure you echo
What?
this. And echo them back. Good.
M.
Okay. Watch my lips for this. Echo it back.
Teach.
Good. All right. 2 ways to make this one. Good. U, comma, A. So we have U is going to say and the A is the special situation.
Wait, but we learned the A first.
I don't think so. Yeah, we learned the A first. Yeah, at concept 12. Okay, next one. 2 ways to make that sound. Good.
And comma in.
Okay. Okay. All right, this one you've got 2 ways to make it. E. Good. W. And then
What?
The vowel pair.
Oh.
Very
I was
good.
like thinking, what letter is that?
Okay.
What letter?
Alright, so move that spelling away. So I want to introduce you to your new concept. Alright, so listen as I say these words. Ready?
Hey, you're gonna give me a little story and I have to fill in the blank at the end.
It's a riddle. Okay, ready? Mix.
Nick.
Fox.
Fox.
Oh wait. Oh, your mirror. I left it at school. Okay.
No, what's in here?
It's in there? Perfect. Alright. So look as you make the sounds. Ready? Mix.
Mix.
Fox.
Fox.
Fax.
Fax.
Ox.
Ox.
Flax.
What?
Flax.
Flax.
Wax.
Wax.
What sound did you hear that's in all of those? Where did you hear that sound?
At the end.
Okay, now look in your mirror as you make that sound. Now make the sound. Is your mouth open or closed? Is it open or closed?
Mixed.
Okay, mixed would be partially, so it's kind of closed. Okay. Is the sound voiced or unvoiced?
Unvoiced.
Okay. Is the sound blocked or partially blocked, or is it wide open?
It's partially blocked.
Okay, very good. All right, so that sound is blocked by the kind of the tongue and the teeth. All right. It is unvoiced, Allie. It's not vibrating. It's not vibrating. Right? Okay. All right, now watch me as I write these letters. Ready? Oh, I'm sitting on the wrong side of you. M-I-X F-O-X. Put your mirror up so it doesn't distract you. O-X. Ox. F-A-X. Fax.
And then W. Wait.
W-A-X. Wax. And then F-L-A-X. Wax. All right, so let's look at these. What letter do you see at the end of all of these words? You can put it in your bag.
X, 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 X,
Okay.
X, X.
So the sound is made with the letter X, okay? Now, let's take a look at this. Look at the word mix. Let's code it. Would it be a closed syllable or an open syllable? So a closed syllable.
No, I was gonna do.
Okay.
It's close, so I would do.
You breathe. All right. So if it's a closed, wait, hold on. If it's a closed syllable, that consonant closes in your vowel. It's going to make your vowel short. It's going to say it. Now you can read the word. Read it.
Mix. Mix.
Good. Okay. So you don't have to code all of them. Is this still a closed syllable? Ox?
Yeah.
Even though there's no consonant over here blocking it in? Yes, because we read from left to right. So you're looking
right to left.
right. So you're looking for the consonant over here to determine if it's closing in your vowel. All right, let's read this riddle so we can figure out what the picture is going to be for our card. Where I put the card. All right, ready? I'm a useful cardboard container that will hold your shoes and socks. But better still, a present comes in a fancy gift wrapped
Box.
Okay, very good. So when you come to this, you would say X box. It's kind of like two sounds, okay? But you make it very quickly. Yeah, it does. All right, so where should we put this? If it is unvoiced, but our sound is kind of blocked, would it be with the closed syllables? Would it be with the open syllables? The consonants? Consonant clusters? Or special situations?
Wait, so which one is partially blocked?
Okay, so something is blocked or partially blocked by the tongue, teeth, or lips. Closed syllable?
Yes.
Okay, closed syllable ends with one consonant, at least one consonant, one vowel. The vowel is short. Alright, so it can't be that. You know, an open syllable ends with a vowel. The vowel in an open accented syllable is long, so this is not ending in a vowel.
No.
Alright. What is it?
It's this one.
Alright, what is
So
that?
the consonants close the mouth. The sound is blocked or partially blocked by the tongue, teeth, and lips.
Alright, so you knew that, you just didn't put it together that was a consonant. So the X is a consonant, okay? Alright, let's learn how to write this letter in cursive. So, this is what it looks like. Look here, and we'll skywrite it. So, you go push up and around, release, and look, you come to the top, and you, so it kind of is your X. You're not gonna, this is for skywriting. Okay, it kind of looks like an X in print. All right, so stand back a little bit so you can point.
And then can I trace?
Yeah, have a trace and copy. All right, ready? So use your hand that you write with. Start down at the bottom. Okay, and then you're gonna go push up, down, and over, release, come back to the top and cross. Let me get my words right. Push up, over, slant down, release. Okay, ready? No, don't. You have a trace and copy page in a second. Ready? All right. Push up, over, slant down, release, cross. All right. Try it again. Push up, name the letter before you do it. Say X. Good. Push up, over, down, release, cross. I want you to move your arm more, so stand back more. Start down at the bottom, and you're gonna go push up, over, down, release, and cross. Try it. Won't say it. Name the letter and try it again.
X.
Push up, over, down, release, and cross. All right, let's try a trace and copy page. So on this, let's put something underneath it. So we're gonna start. You're gonna push up, over, down, release. Come over here and cross. All right, trace it. Say X.
X.
Up, over, down, release, and cross. Good, let's do it again. Say X.
X.
Good, one more. Slow down because you want to make them nice and neat. Okay, good. Now, let's make your own. Say X.
X.
Trace up, over, down, release, and cross. Good. Let's do it again.
It's a small space.
I know, it's okay. Say it again. Trace. Push up, over, slant down, release, cross. Good. All right.
Oh, that was not here.
All right. So let's let me let's go over X one more.
Is there another one?
Look at this. So this is N-E-X-T. You don't need them all. Let me have this. Don't put it in your bag. Okay, so let's look at this and try to figure out what syllable it's going to be. We've learned 3 syllables: open, close, vowel pair. So can this be a vowel pair?
No.
No, because I don't see 2 vowels together. Can it be an open syllable?
No.
No, because I see consonants on the end. So consonants on the end, let me think about it. Is there one or more consonant on the end?
Yes.
Is it blocking in a vowel?
Yes.
All right, then my vowel is going to be short. I'm going to code it with a brief. Now I'm going to prepare this in my head. I'm going to say
Close.
next.
I thought next couldn't be pronounced.
No, the X says X.
Right.
Next. Next. All right, so what type of symbol is this? Just tell me, put your pencil on. Close. Okay. Let's do M-I-X. Code it. Good. All right, closed syllable. Let's do F-A-X. Code it.
Fax.
Fax. Okay.
What is fax?
Oh, a fax machine is how we used to send messages. People probably still do, but you slide the paper in and it will make a copy of whatever you have on your paper, and it sends it through telephone wires to someone else's machine.
Yeah.
And they'll be able to see this exact thing. But now we just scan things in and use email.
Are we gonna do like a little story like we did last time with the geese and the pictures?
Yeah, but we're on that scary story now. It's not scary now.
It's scary.
I know, but we're doing something. We're making up our own this one for this time.
Does it have to be scary?
We'll see what we can do. All right, let's try to read these words. So I want you to prepare. I want you to code this one, and then prepare it, and then read it. So X,
Equal.
the letter X is pronounced X. Okay. All right. Would you prepare this one?
Box.
Okay. Code and prepare.
Wax. Text.
Text. Okay. We know two types of text. One, there's text in a story, words in a story, and then another text is when you send messages through the computer.
Ax. Mix. Next.
Okay.
Six. Fix. Six.
Try this again.
Six.
Okay. Can you use that in a sentence? Do you know what that word means?
Yeah. I have the 6 geese ran away.
The six geese ran away. Okay.
The number 6 geese.
You're gonna be goose. The sixth goose ran away.
That's easier.
All right. Here we go. What's that word? Sound that out.
Vex.
Means to annoy.
Tax. Flex.
Okay. Flex means flex your muscles. Extend.
Ox. Fox. Text.
Good. Text. Short for Texas. Okay. So let's see. I think I've already added the words in here, but let's go through these words. I think the only one I wanted to talk about was vex, and that means if something is vexing, it's bothering you. It's annoying. So vex can mean to annoy. Okay? Let's go through these words. These are our old ones. I got it.
Skids.
Skids.
Staff.
Mm-hmm.
Hoof. Deck. It's
Yeah.
a new one.
Uh-huh.
Brook. Brands. Specs.
Good.
Spelling.
Uh-huh.
And thrift. Sink. Slants. Sass. Scrap.
Mm-hmm.
Sill.
I got it.
Swat.
Okay, there's a
Swat.
special situation. What is the special situation? Move your hand.
Ah.
Okay. When the w sound is
It's
right in
like-
front of an A,
It-
it's gonna say
Ah.
ah.
Swat.
That's your special situation. Okay.
Wheat. Creep.
Try it.
Creep.
Now you're saying E for this.
Correct.
Correct. Now how did I know this couldn't be E? How did I know this had to be E?
Because there is no other vowel here,
Okay.
or there is no There is no open space.
Okay, so because I have this consonant that's closing in this vowel, I know the vowel will be short. So I'll say eh.
Meek.
Now how did I know this couldn't be neck?
Because there's an E here.
There are two E's here.
Because it's a vowel team.
Okay, a vowel pair. So it's going to either make a vowel sound or a weird sound. The vowel sound will either be long or it will be that weird sound. So I look at this and say it can't be a closed syllable. It's got to be a vowel pair, so I'm going to make the long.
Seek. Spring.
Blindness. Cover up the suffix, just read the base word. Bland.
Blandness.
Blandness, no taste, no flavor. Cover up the suffix.
Fondness.
Fondness, something that you like. You're fond of it.
Hapless.
Okay, excellent.
Thrust.
To throw.
Slog.
Okay.
Yelp.
And one more.
Yelp.
Yelp.
What's
Dog, the dogs. Okay, so let's do some spelling. So get your spelling notebook. Open up to page
X.
16. No, 25.
I was going to do
Oh, and Allie, when we practice writing our sounds using letters, and I say x, what letter are you going to use? Okay.
X. Can I do X equals KS?
Well, you
Like
just
that
write, but you just write the letter X. The sound is x. All right. Before we do some writing, I want you to listen to. We're going to do that in just a second. So you're gonna listen to the word I'm gonna say. This is all with your ears. You're gonna listen to the word, and then you're gonna say the word. So echo it. If you hear the x sound, I want you to jump up and down.
Wait, are we going to be using this?
We're coming to this next.
No, this part, that bottom part. So I can just right there.
If you hear a word with the x sound, I want you to jump up and down. If you don't hear the x, you sit. All right, here we go. Ready? Mix. Sing. Box. Wax. Hex. Flu. Flex.
No, wait, no.
Fox. Exit.
X.
Good. Fix. Accept. It's a little bit harder when you...
Except.
There you go. You're going to have to really listen for it. Help. 6. Mind. Excite. Good. All right, take a seat. Let's look over this now. So, the x sound in the medial or final position is spelled with the letter X as in the word box. So let's highlight that. And we're going to practice spelling some words. All right. Okay, so you're going to say the word, remember, and then you're going to unblend it with your fingers, making the sounds. And then you're going to give me the letters, and then you're going to write it. And we're going to use print on this since there are no lines for you to keep it nice and straight. Okay, ready? Echo the word box.
Box.
All right, let's unblend it.
Box.
What letters do you...
B-O-X.
Okay, write it. And will you write it in pencil, please?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that one. I just wanted to do one.
All right, write it in pencil.
I did it.
Okay, next. That looks good. All right, next one is, let's do
Box.
next. Echo.
N. Hey, you already said that.
Echo next.
N. Next. N-E-X-T. Next. Next.
Okay, write it. Okay. N-E-X-T. Good.
And I mean that the underline being more.
Alright, let's try this next word. This is a little bit harder. Exit.
Exit. E.
No, give me the sounds. Let me hear the sounds again. You use your fingers.
E-X-E-T.
Now listen to me say it. Exit.
Oh, Z-T.
Now you unblend it with the sounds and fingers.
E.
Sounds.
X. Z. It.
I don't hear a Z in exit.
Exit. Exit. Because
Okay.
you say it with a Z.
So it's it.
Oh. X.
It. Do you feel your voice go up for the
No.
I? Exit.
E-X-I-T.
Remember, the E, pull your lips back so they touch your ears. The I, the sound pulls out and it falls out of your mouth. Okay? And wrinkle your nose like an old lady when you make the I sound. Okay. E-X-I-T. That was hard. We're going to work on it. Fox. Unblend.
Fox.
Uh-huh.
Ox. F-O-X.
Okay. Okay. Alright, so we
Can I
know,
do one more because that I know?
so we know that the X sound in the medial or final position is spelled with the letter X, letter X as in box.
Wait.
Alright.
What about sock?
Sock.
Oh, socks.
Socks. Now when you put the
Wait, what
derivative.
about socks?
Okay, now let's talk about socks. When you put that suffix on it, so sock is S-O-C-K. Alright? Sock. That's one sock. But now I want to turn this into a derivative by saying I've got more than one, so I'm going to put an S on it. So now when I read it, it's socks. So a lot of kids write socks like this. And you know why? They're only using their ears and they're not using their brain. You've got to use both for spelling. Now look at me so you understand. When you hear the word socks, you've got to make that picture in your brain and say, oh, okay, so they're thinking about more than one. So this must be a derivative.
Wait.
Let me write the base word first. So I'm going to write sock. Now I'm going to make it into a derivative by adding a suffix to say more than one. So now I'm using my ears and my brain. Do you understand?
What about for box? Box.
Okay.
Is
So
that what you put?
that's not how you do it. That's how you write box. And very soon you're going to learn that suffix. There's another way to write more than one. When words end in an X, we'll use a different suffix. We'll get to it, but it's coming up. Okay?
Because wait, can you at least wait?
I'll show you. We use ES, and that's the suffix
Oh, yeah. I
that
know
goes
that.
on the end of words when they end in an X, S, Z, CH, and SH.
What?
All right, but you'll be ready for it when we get there. All right, let's look at our book. So today we're going to read a story about, you can put your pencil up because you don't need it. Today we're going to read a story about hands.
What?
Hands. So hands can do the talking for us and they can imply meaning. They can mean something, even though they're not using any words, but they can mean something.
Wait,
So-
Mom, what does this mean? Did you
So,
know? These things are funny.
if I snap my fingers, what's that mean? Like,
Hurry up.
yeah, hurry up. If I clap my hands, what does this mean? You don't need to read. I got this. If I clap my hands like this, what does it mean?
Bravo.
Bravo, I'm proud of you.
Congratulations.
If I open my hands like this, what does it mean?
Come here.
Yeah, and if I open my hands like this, what does it mean?
I don't know.
Okay, my hands are talking. I'm not even saying this, but my hands are talking. All right.
That means
So today you're going to read a story to learn about how our hands, you with me, come in all shapes and sizes and colors and textures. We've been talking
how
about
soft my
textures.
hands are.
Okay, so we've been talking about that and how they can mean a variety of things. But before we read, let's talk about some of the vocabulary words that you're going to see in this book. So we're going to look at the word You don't need a pencil for it. We're going to look at the word your, and that's just your, like your cat, your dog, your house, something that you have your hands. And then we have another red word that is are. We are going to the party.
We are gonna have our hands back.
Okay. My hands are soft. You don't need anything in your hands, so in your hands. Okay. Now let's look at this derivative. We have help and less. So what does help mean?
Can I help you?
Okay, do something for you. Okay. Now what does less mean? What's less?
Without.
What does suffix less mean?
Without.
Okay, so it means without. So if you are helpless, what does that mean? You are without help. Do you want to be helpless? Do you want to be without help? All right, so helpless, that's one of the derivatives. Now here is the opposite.
Helpful.
All right, so what does help mean to do? Now, full. What does full mean?
Full of.
You're full of it. So are you full of help? Is that a good thing? All right, so you want to be helpful. That's a good thing. You don't want to be helpless. That's not a good thing. All right, so let's do some work to distinguish the difference between these derivatives. So I'm going to ask you something, and you tell me if that's helpful or helpless. Ready? Throwing trash on the ground.
Helpless.
Okay. Carrying in the groceries for your parents. What is it?
How about I do thumbs up?
Use the word. I want you to hear the word.
Helpful.
Helpful. Tying your shoes.
Helpful.
Yeah, because you could trip if you don't try and that'll hurt. Putting your hands near your mouth.
Help. Help. Helpless.
Why is that considered helpless? You can get sick. It's flu season. So don't put your hands near your mouth. That's helpless. You're not helping yourself stay healthy. Praying each day.
Helpful.
There you go. All right, let's read the story.
Is it scary?
No, it's not a Halloween story. Okay, so read me the title. Hands.
Hands.
Now, sit up carefully, use your finger, and follow along under the words.
Hands
Use
clap.
your finger.
Hands slap. Hands snap. Hands tap.
Okay.
Say one time. Hands can be hard. Hands can be
Slow
soft.
down. It's not a rat race. Just because you can read the words doesn't mean it sounds
Hands
good.
can be hard. Hands can be soft. Hands
Allie,
can
look
be
at me.
helpful.
It's not good reading just because you're rushing. I
Hands
want
can
you to
be
start at the
helpful.
top, and I want you to read smoothly. Don't run the sentences together like a train wreck of sentences.
How come they all start with hands can be?
It's a pattern.
Hands can be hard. Hands can be.
Slow
That's
down.
how I read.
No, you do not.
Hands can be hard. Hands can be soft. Hands can be helpful. Hands can be helpless. Clap your hands. Snap your hands.
That doesn't say snap. See what
Slap
happens when you
your
read
hands.
quickly?
Snap your hands. Tap your hands.
Okay. Slow down. You know that kids, when they read that fast, they skip over little words like not. Not can change the entire meaning of a sentence. It's not a rat race. Do not rush when you read. You will make careless and sloppy mistakes.
Like you can. This.
Let's finish our book and you can give me an example. Now, read. You know your voice should go up on this one.
Are your hands hard? Are your hands soft? Are your hands helpful? Are your hands helpless?
What do you think?
I think
Well, we're gonna
helpful
so
and soft.
according to this story. Now, try to stay focused on just the story.
Wait, is
Name
it the
three
story?
things. No. Name three things that hands can do according to this story.
Wait, can I not use my words?
Use words.
Snap.
Okay.
Clap.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, can I do one without the story?
What's the directions? The question said according to this story.
Snap, clap, tap.
Okay. You know why that question, when you think of the triangle, that was a basic level question. That was an easy level question. Why do you think that was difficult for you?
Because I couldn't remember it.
Why couldn't you remember it?
I don't know.
You're rushing. Yes, you can read the words, but can you make the picture inside of your head? No, because you're rushing. Slow down and take it seriously so you can build the picture inside of your head. Can you do those same things with your hands? Now show me a clap, show me a snap, and show me a tap. Okay. What words were used to describe the texture of the hands?
Soft.
Okay.
Hard.
Good. Give me an example of how hands can be helpful.
Picking up trash and throwing it in the trash can.
Okay.
Helping your mother put the laundry away.
How can hands be helpless?
Throwing trash on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing the laundry on the ground.
Which do you prefer?
Helpful.
Mm-hmm. All right, very good. All right, let's go back and look at page 4. What punctuation mark stops all of those sentences?
Question.
Okay, so what should your voice do on a question?
Go up.
Yeah. So we've talked about this at length. We've talked about how on a period, your voice kind of goes down or stays flat. Allie, look at me. But for a exclamation mark, your voice kind of goes out. No, it goes out. And then for the question mark, your voice goes up because you're kind of waiting for the answer.
Hello.
So, read me this sentence.
Are your hands hard?
Okay. So your voice will go up. Are your hands hard?
No.
You're waiting on the answer. Now read me this sentence.
Hands can be hard.
Hands can be hard. I just stayed flat, or it might taper off just a little. So when I read this sentence, I'm reading at the same speed or the same pace, but my voice just stays flat or it drops off a little for the period, and then for the question mark, it goes up a little. All right, now I want you to read this sentence on page 4. Oh, I'm sorry, this one.
Are your hands helpless?
Okay, so are your hands helpless? It sounds pretty innocent and fair, right? Like I'm just kind of asking you the question. But what if I change the mark to an exclamation mark?
Wait.
Now read me the sentence as if it had an exclamation mark at the end.
Are your hands helpless?
Okay, now what is this sentence? Like what do you picture in your head for this sentence?
Someone screaming it.
Kind of screaming at it? And what would the situation be for someone to use this sentence? Are your hands helpless?
If they're really, really, really far away.
Okay, so if they're far away, when I say this sentence, I picture in my head, Mom is really frustrated because the children are not picking up their clothes and the room is destroyed. So she's like, are your hands helpless? She's frustrated with them. This kind of makes me think the situation's really bad, okay? But when it was a question mark, are your hands helpless? I'm kind of waiting for you to answer me. And that's sort of my way of giving you a little reminder. I walk in your room, you've got some socks on the floor, and I might say, can you pick those up? I'm not really frustrated with you, right? I'm not really upset with the room yet. It's just a little mess. So I'm asking you, and I'm giving you a hint, it's time to clean up. But what if I come in there 5 days later, and it looks like a tornado hit your room, and there are clothes everywhere? I'm going to be a little frustrated, right?
Right.
So I'm going to change my tone. I'm not going to give you a hint. I'm going to say, are your hands helpless? I'm frustrated now. Can you hear the difference? Okay. And so when you use a different punctuation mark, it will sometimes change the picture inside of your head. So don't blow past everything and read it so fast that you're not attending to the punctuation, because you get meaning from the punctuation. And you get more information for your picture inside of your brain with the punctuation. All right, let's go back to that word tap. You mentioned tap. This. All right, so tap can have many meanings. So your hands can speak.
Tap the wall.
Your hands can speak without any words coming out of your mouth. But this one word tap can mean a totally different thing depending on where you tap. All right, let's try it. What does this mean? Stay very still. What does that mean? Someone taps you on the shoulder. What does that mean?
Excuse me?
Okay, that tap can mean, excuse me, or hey, can I get your attention? So a tap on the shoulder can mean, excuse me. What about, we're in the car, so going in your mind's eye, we're in the car, I'm holding onto the steering wheel, and I'm tapping on the steering wheel. What does that mean?
It's a beat.
Okay, give me more information. What am I?
Like, say some music's going on with a big drum,
Okay.
and you're tapping to the beat.
Alright, so I'm enjoying the music, right? Okay. I'm enjoying the music. What if we're in class and your teacher walks by your desk and she goes like this? What does that tap mean?
Do your work.
Get to work. I'm sure that has never happened to you before. Okay, now this is a hard one, so think carefully. Okay, we're in a restaurant and a tap in the air like this. What does that tap mean?
That means come here.
Who would I be speaking to if I'm sitting in a restaurant?
A waiter.
A waiter. Maybe it's like, I'm ready for the bill. Thank you. Okay, so that tap means something completely different. So the word tap, when you read
You're
it,
tapping this guy.
okay? So when you read the word tap, look at me, when you read the word tap in a story, it should go into your brain and fill in with the picture or the movie that's going on in your head, and it should give you meaning.
Wait, but what does this tap mean when you tap a bell?
I need service, please.
No, like when you tap a bell.
A bell?
A bell.
Give me-
B-E-L-L.
Okay, give me an example.
Like, I can tap the bell.
Okay. It might mean that you're asking for help. All right, let's get back to this. So, we finished our story, but I want to make sure you understand what the whole thing was about. So let's wrap it up. So this story described the texture of hands that could be either, how did it,
Hard.
or,
Soft.
okay, and the story explained
Helpless.
that someone can, some things they could do with their hands. What were some things they could do with their hands?
Clap.
Okay, what else?
Slap.
Okay, what else?
Snap and tap.
Okay. Now, it also mentioned how hands can either be
Helpless
or,
or helpful.
very good. Okay.
They can be helpful by sharpening a pencil.
Okay, let's get back to that scary story. that
No.
We're not going to read the story again because that was way
Too scary.
But we are going to write your own. All right.
I'm scared.
We're not doing the story. All right. So, but you're going to write your own story.
Wait, you're gonna review it?
No, I'm not even going to review the story because it was way too scary.
And I do
All
not
right.
want to read that story again.
So we've already read the story, you've already reviewed the story, so now you're going to write your own story. Okay? I'm going to help you with this. We're going to use the outline to describe a scary monster.
Do we have to?
Alright,
Can it be a nice friendly monster?
well, it's supposed to be a scary Halloween monster.
No, like can it be a nice friendly monster that looks scary but
Okay,
is
that's
friendly?
fine, that's fine. Alright, so first of all, let's state the name and the category this object belongs to. So the name, you would give me a name for it, and then what category does it belong to?
Monster Fred.
Monster Fred.
Because
Okay.
Fred and friendly, they both
Okay.
start with
Here, I'm gonna do the writing so we can get
Okay.
through it faster. Alright, so you just you're gonna give
Monster
You're
Fred.
gonna be the brain, I'm gonna be the hand. So Monster Fred. Now what category does he belong to? Does he belong to all things that are green? All things that are scary? Does he belong to electronic? Okay,
Monster Fred is friendly.
so give me another category.
Friendly.
Friendly.
Purple.
Okay, it's purple. Okay, what
Blue polka dots.
blue. Okay.
Pink horns.
Hmm?
Pink horns.
Okay. Alright, so
Bubblegum eyes.
okay, so hold on. Alright, so that gives us a category. So you're describing
Bubblegum
him,
eyes.
and he does sound friendly with bubblegum eyes and pink horns. He doesn't sound scary at all.
Wait, can you do eyes?
Okay, now state the function of the object. What is it used for? How do you use it? So imagine this Fred in your head. What do you use it for? What can we use Monster Fred for?
We can use them for help.
Okay.
No, wait.
What do we use our stuff for? Like if we had bought this scary Monster Fred that you were just describing, what would we use it for?
Take care of him.
Okay, we're gonna take care of Monster Fred. Is he real? Is this all things that are real or all things that are in a different category?
I'm gonna have to think about
Okay.
that. He's a stuffed toy.
Okay, he's a stuffed toy. What do we do with stuffed toys?
We play with him.
Okay. So this could be in the category of a toy. Okay.
No, stuffed toy. He's a stuffed animal.
Okay, so a stuffed toy, a stuffed animal. So toy, the category would be toy. What is another category you could put a stuffed toy into?
Soft.
Okay, so soft. You don't need a pencil.
Wait, can I just
It
hold it?
only distracts your hands, and you want your hands free of distraction so that your brain can pay attention. All right, let's go with toy. So we've got Monster Fred is a toy, and you want to say stuffed toy. He's a stuffed toy. All right, so how do we use it?
We
Mm-hmm.
play.
I got it.
We play with Monster Fred.
How do you play with it? Like, what do you
We
do?
play Destroy the City with Monster
Okay, so
Fred.
that's the name of the game.
We play Destroy the City with Fred.
Okay. All right, now give me now you've already kind of described a little bit.
Fred.
You've already given me some information about what he looks like. Can you give me a characteristic of the object? So we've been talking about texture in the other story, hard,
Light.
soft. Okay, so a characteristic of it would be he's light. Are you
Soft.
talking about in color or weight? Because light can give me different meanings
Weight.
inside of my head. You're talking about weight. So it's lightweight. See, I'm going to use the word weight with light so that I give more information to my reader.
He's light purple.
Lightweight, purple,
He's light purple.
toy. Well, you said,
No, but he's light. He's light purple, not the dark. He's the light.
okay, so you're going to use light in two different ways to describe the weight and the color. Okay. Now, give me another characteristic of the object. No, not really. You've given me lots of things I use with my senses for sensory for seeing. Now give me use a different sense to describe a characteristic.
He smells like gumballs.
Okay.
Smell gumballs.
Okay. So now he smells like gumballs. That's a characteristic to describe the object. Now we're going to make a comparison. What is the monster like?
Not scary. Friendly.
Okay. So how would we say, how would we use that? The monster is,
Nice.
okay.
Monsters.
Nice is is a little word? Can we give a little bit more of a powerful word?
Extremely.
Okay, that'll help. Okay, now we're going to use a simile, and a simile compares two things. I got it. I will. Compares two things. Like, for example, she smells like a rose. The monster is as pretty as a flower. The monster is as mean as a bull. So what can we compare this monster? You want it to be friendly. It has a sweet smell to it, bubblegum. Okay, it's got some nice colors. It's not very heavy.
The monster is as nice as a rose.
Is a rose nice?
No.
Okay, so we've got, if you want to go with nice.
Dandelion. No, because they don't move and they're nice because they don't have any thorns.
We have to think of something that is nice. You don't need to mess with that. Think of something that is nice.
Robot.
A robot is nice. Maybe we should come up with a different word instead of nice, because that's kind of hard to come up with. Unless you want to make a list of something that's nice.
Okay.
What do you have?
Let's make a list.
All right, start. What is nice?
People.
People. Give me some people that are nice.
Allie.
Okay. What else?
Sean. Mom.
Give me
Dad.
some bigger people that more. If you have a reader who's going to read
Family.
this story, hold on, they're not going to know Sean. So give me a name of someone that's nice that people outside of this house would know is nice.
Jesus.
There you go.
God.
Okay.
The Holy Spirit.
All right, let's go with Jesus. All right, so you're going to compare your monster to Jesus. Put those two names, Monster Fred and Jesus, in a sentence.
Monster Fred is halfway as nice as Jesus.
Okay.
Halfway, because he does still roar. It's true.
Okay.
Because they
We
kids
haven't-
make him roar.
Okay, we haven't talked about Roar in the story, though.
Roar very loud.
All right, Monster Fred is a soft, stuffed toy. We play Destroy the City with Monster Fred.
With Fred.
Monster Fred has bubblegum eyes and is a lightweight, light purple toy
can
that
you do-
smells like
Can you
gumballs.
do it in Prince?
I will. Monster Fred is extremely nice. He is as nice as Jesus. Very good. Take your hands out of your mouth. That's not helpful. All right, let's come back to your story.
Let's shorten that.
We can shorten it. We'll come back to it. Let's move on. We are going to read more of Amelia Earhart.
Wait, and I read that, right?
No, this is my book that you read. Your book is over there for Amelia Earhart. All right, for Christmas night, let me set my timer so I know how long to read for. All right, for Christmas 1920, the Earharts gathered in Los Angeles, California. Amelia's father had stopped drinking, and her
Finally.
and her parents were trying to make a new, happy life together. See how I paused between new and happy? Quick pause on the comma. Amelia and her father had visited an air show at Long Beach. As Amelia watched the plane swoop and dive, she felt a chill of excitement. She realized then what she wanted. What does she want?
To fly.
Yeah,
But-
she wanted to fly. Oh, yeah. But this was 1920. Women were expected to look after husbands and homes and do nothing else. Flying was rough and dangerous. Planes were primitive, unsafe,
Can we watch the Amelia Earhart movie again?
and often crashed. Yet Amelia felt strangely drawn to flying. Her father agreed that she could take a short flight. All right, so this is her getting to go up for the first time. Amelia was flushed with excitement. What do you think they meant by that? Flushed with excitement. full of excitement. As the pilot took off, from high in the sky she could see the ocean and the Hollywood Hills. The sight was so inspiring, she was sure she wanted to become a pilot. But how could Amelia learn to fly? Try Netta Snook, she was told.
What?
Netta.
Wait, what's Snook?
Snook is, see, it's a capital. So it's next to another word that's a capital, so it's probably someone's name.
No.
Or a proper noun.
You said that Snook means something.
Well, that's in our regular word deck, but here we're using it as a name.
But what does the Snook mean? In our word deck.
Oh, I don't know. I'll have to go back and think about it. But, alright, so try Netta Snook, she was told. Netta gave lessons. Netta, one of the few woman pilots, watched Amelia walk toward her. Amelia wore a smart suit and white gloves. Netta eyed the unsuitable clothes doubtfully, but she still agreed to give Amelia a lesson the following day. So she's looking at her going, I don't think so, but I'll go ahead and give you a lesson anyway. Dressed now in riding breeches, Amelia climbed into the dual control plane. Netta talked to Amelia about flying lessons. And Allie, I'm thinking about two things at the same time. The word is not snook in your regular word deck, it's smog. Snook is not one of your words. I mean, I can go back and check.
Here, I'll check that later.
No.
I'll check it.
Let's check it afterwards. But I can tell you it's not snook. It's probably smog. That's the only word I can think of that's in there. Okay, major fly-in. Let's get back. Netta talked to Amelia about flying. Then she taught her to taxi across the ground and take off. Suddenly, Amelia was in the air. She felt wonderful. Netta was impressed. Very few people learned how to fly a plane as quickly as Amelia had. In fact, Amelia's reckless confidence was alarming. Reckless, okay, so there's a suffix less, means without.
No wreck.
And then wreck means, it could mean danger. So her no fear or no danger confidence. She's not afraid of anything. She's reckless. She's kind of a mess. Was alarming.
That alarming is not like beeble, beeble, beeble. It's not like that.
That one means
like you're scared. You're alarmed.
Yeah. She soared upward and dived beneath high. Tension wires without showing any fear. After a few days, Amelia bought a leather coat to cover her smart clothes. It soon became creased and oil-stained as Amelia hung around the airfield, finding out how airplanes worked. Everything to do with flying and planes was interesting to her. Amelia was happy now that she'd found her purpose in life. All right, we'll stop right there. And we will finish it again later tonight.